Have you ever found yourself longing for a life far removed from the relentless chaos of the city? The constant hum of traffic, the crowded streets, and the never-ending rush can sometimes make us yearn for something simpler, quieter, and more connected to nature. Imagine waking up each morning to the gentle rocking of your home on turquoise waters, sunlight dancing across the waves, and the world outside your window always changing. A floating home, drifting peacefully, far from the noise and stress of urban life. For me, that dream had a name: Thailand. A land of towering limestone cliffs, golden sunsets that set the sky ablaze, and a rhythm of life dictated by the ebb and flow of the tides. It was a place where adventure and tranquility seemed to exist side by side. This vision wasn't just a fleeting holiday fantasy, it became a powerful idea. A home that could travel with us, explore hidden coves, and drift wherever the ocean currents might lead. The freedom to move, to discover, and to live untethered from the land. The idea took root, whispering to me in quiet moments, painting vivid pictures of long-tail boats silhouetted against fiery sunsets and the promise of endless horizons waiting to be explored. The thought of trading solid ground for a gently rocking deck felt both thrilling and daunting. It was the kind of adventure that called to the deepest part of me, promising new experiences and a life less ordinary. We realized we weren't just planning a trip or a short escape. We were choosing a whole new lifestyle, one where our backyard could be a different bay every week, and the view from our window was always a surprise. With hope in our hearts, a sense of adventure, and only a few bags, we set off for Thailand. We wandered marinas and harbors, searching for the perfect boat that would become our floating home, our sanctuary on the sea. The air was thick with the scent of jasmine and exotic spices, welcoming us into a world that felt both new and strangely familiar. Every moment was filled with possibility, and every encounter added to the excitement of our new chapter. This journey wasn't about running away from something, it was about running towards something wonderful, a life of freedom, discovery, and connection with the sea. It was about answering the call of the ocean, embracing the unknown, and starting an incredible new life on a Thai boat, where every sunrise brought a new adventure. And so, with hearts full of hope and eyes wide open to the beauty around us, our floating adventure began, one wave, one sunrise, and one unforgettable moment at a time. We discovered her in a quiet marina near Phuket, a humble old sailing boat, weathered by time but brimming with character. She sat patiently among the other vessels as if waiting for us to notice her gentle spirit and the stories etched into her wooden hull. There was something about her that felt instantly familiar, like a long-lost friend. We named her Sawasdee, a word that means both hello and goodbye in Thai. It felt fitting, as she would be our greeting to new horizons and our farewell to the ordinary life we left behind. With each brushstroke, her name became a promise of adventure and transformation. She wasn't a luxury yacht, but a cozy, sunlit refuge with a wooden deck and a snug cabin. The gentle creak of her timbers and the golden light streaming through her portholes made her feel like a secret hideaway, a place where we could truly belong. Every inch mattered. We learned to live simply, keeping only what we truly needed. Our possessions shrank to the essentials: clothes, a few books, cherished mementos. The boat taught us to let go of clutter and embrace a life where space was precious and every object had a purpose. Our world shrank to this floating island, decorated with shells and colorful fabrics from local markets. Each shell and textile told a story of a place we'd visited or a friend we'd met along the way, turning our boat into a patchwork of memories and dreams. Life on Sawasdee was a dance with the elements, reading the sky, respecting the sea, and learning together. We became students of the wind and weather, watching the clouds for signs, listening to the waves for guidance, and trusting our instincts as we navigated the unknown. Some days, the water was glassy calm, reflecting the sky like a mirror. Other days, the wind filled our sails with energy, propelling us forward with exhilarating speed. Each day brought a new mood, a new challenge, and a new lesson in patience or courage. We became a team, adjusting sails, steering, and feeling the ocean's rhythm. Every maneuver required trust and communication, and slowly we learned to move as one, our actions guided by the pulse of the sea and the whisper of the wind. Every object told a story: faded ropes that had weathered countless storms, a brass compass that pointed us home, and a logbook filled with sketches, notes, and memories of our journey. These small treasures became our connection to the past and our guide for the future. Sawasdee was more than a boat. She was our protector, our home, and the keeper of our adventure. She sheltered us from storms, cradled us to sleep, and gave us a sense of belonging wherever we dropped anchor. We loved her for the world she opened up to us, a world of endless horizons, simple joys, and the freedom to chase the wind wherever it might lead. Waking up on a boat in Thailand is pure magic. No alarms, just the gentle sound of water against the hull. The world outside is still, and the only thing that stirs is the soft golden light beginning to filter through the portholes. There's a sense of calm that wraps around you, a gentle reminder that here, time moves differently. Morning light crept through our cabin, painting gold across the walls as we rocked gently awake. The air was warm and carried the faint scent of salt and adventure. Each sunrise felt like a private show just for us, as the boat swayed softly in rhythm with the sea. Climbing to the deck, we'd be greeted by a new masterpiece every day, towering cliffs, empty beaches, or crystal-clear water teeming with fish. Sometimes the horizon would be dotted with distant islands, promising new places to explore. The scenery was never the same, and that unpredictability made every morning feel like the start of a new adventure. Breakfast was simple, tropical fruit, hot coffee, and the sun warming our skin. We'd savor every bite, letting the flavors of mango and pineapple wake us up as much as the caffeine. The gentle breeze carried laughter and stories from the night before, making even the smallest moments feel special. We'd sit quietly, feet dangling over the side, soaking in the beauty and peace. Sometimes we'd just listen to the water, letting the calmness settle deep within us. It was a time for reflection, for gratitude, and for simply being present in the moment. Sometimes a sea eagle soared above or monkeys chattered on shore, nature's own theater. The wildlife here was never far away, and every morning brought a new surprise. It was a reminder that we were guests in this incredible world, surrounded by life at every turn. After breakfast, a morning swim in the warm, clear sea became our ritual. The water was inviting, and diving in felt like washing away any worries. Each stroke was freedom, each breath a celebration of the day ahead. We'd float, explore coral, and feel the freedom of the open water. Sometimes we'd spot colorful fish darting below or just drift, letting the current carry us. It was a moment to connect with the ocean, to feel weightless and alive. These mornings set the tone, peaceful, adventurous, deeply connected to nature. They reminded us to slow down, to appreciate the world around us, and to find joy in the simple things. No rush, no noise, just the perfect start to every day. The world felt far away, and all that mattered was the here and now. It was a simple routine, but it was everything. These quiet rituals became the foundation of our days, grounding us in the present and filling us with gratitude. This was our new normal, a life shaped by sunrises, salt air, and the endless possibilities of the sea. The greatest joy of boat life is the freedom to explore new islands every day. We'd study nautical charts like treasure maps, pick a spot, and let the wind guide us. Some islands were dramatic, with hidden lagoons reached by paddling through sea caves. Others were gentle, with empty beaches and coconut palms, often ours alone to explore. We'd hike jungle paths, discover waterfalls, and climb to viewpoints for breathtaking panoramas. Each island felt like a lost world, untouched and full of wonder. We learned to live by the tides, finding the best bays and sunsets. We weren't just visitors, we became part of these islands' stories. The call of the next island was always there, inviting us onward. Living on a boat in Thailand is a feast for the senses and the taste buds. Our tiny galley became a place for delicious experiments, cooking what we caught or found at local markets. Fresh fish grilled with lime and chili tasted better than any restaurant meal. Shopping meant sailing to coastal villages, meeting friendly locals, and learning new ingredients. We mastered simple Thai dishes, green curry, tom yum soup, spicy salads, filling our cabin with incredible aromas. Dinners on deck under the stars became our favorite ritual. Sometimes we'd eat at beachside shacks, choosing from chalkboard menus and chatting with fishermen. Every meal was a connection to the land, the sea, and the people. Food became a celebration of our journey and the culture around us. Each bite was a memory in the making. Some moments on the water are so peaceful they feel like meditation. When the wind drops and the sea is still, a gentle symphony surrounds you. The gurgle of water, distant birds, a jumping fish. In these quiet times, worries fade and you feel truly present. I remember lying on deck, watching sunlight dance on the water, mesmerized by the beauty in every detail. Life slowed down and every small thing became fascinating. These moments brought deep reflection, reminding us what truly matters. We didn't need much: a safe home, good food, and nature's beauty. Sharing the silence, watching sunsets, we felt closer than ever. Stillness taught us the value of simplicity and the joy in quiet moments. The water whispered lessons of contentment and connection. In the calm, we found ourselves. Out on the open sea with no land in sight, you feel immense freedom and possibility. The horizon is endless and you're both tiny and powerful, captain of your own destiny. We sailed by the sun, the tides, and the wind, free from schedules and deadlines. Life flowed naturally. We adapted, learned, and lived in the moment. This freedom came with responsibility, relying on our skills, each other, and our boat. We learned to navigate, fix engines, and handle storms, growing stronger and more confident. Our wealth was in experiences: dolphins at the bow, fresh mangoes, and star-filled skies. We realized how little we needed to be happy. True freedom was collecting moments, not things. Life at sea was simple, meaningful, and completely our own. That's the real treasure. As the sun set, our world transformed. Fiery skies reflected in calm water, signaling the day's peaceful end. Night brought a sky ablaze with stars, the Milky Way stretching above us, brighter than we'd ever seen. We'd lie on deck, tracing constellations, making wishes on shooting stars. The sea at night had its own music: lapping waves, distant birds, and sometimes the magic of bioluminescent plankton sparkling around us. Swimming in glowing water felt like drifting through a sea of stars. These nights were for stories, dreams, and quiet wonder. The vast universe above made our worries seem small, giving us perspective and peace. Cuddled in our cozy cabin, rocked by the sea, we felt safe and content. Each night was a reminder of the world's hidden magic. It was the perfect end to every perfect day. Our time living on a boat in Thailand changed us, teaching simplicity, freedom, and deep connection to nature. We carry memories of turquoise waters, friendly smiles, and starry nights forever. Maybe, as you listen, a dream is forming in your mind, a life of sun, sea, and adventure. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a real possibility, waiting for you to explore. You don't need to be an expert or a millionaire, just curious and willing to try. Start small. Take a sailing course, charter a boat, talk to those who've done it. The first step is the hardest, but it opens a world of adventure. Dream of your own Sawasdi, the islands you'll discover, the sunsets you'll watch. Life is too short to wonder what if. The waters of Thailand are calling. Raise the anchor, set sail, and begin your own incredible journey.